So this is a model that we put together. Ashley collects mini brand stuff, and she showed me some of it, and then I thought it was pretty cool. So I put together this room, and then she picked out some stuff she wanted printed, and we printed it out. As you can see, this stuff was found on Maker World. I just kind of sized it the best I could to fit in here. And a little shelf I put together. I actually designed that shelf. And some of this is the mini brand, the plants. We found this chandelier light on Maker World, and it's actually functioning. These pictures back here are mini brand. Same with these lights, magnifying glass, this shelf, these plants, the candles. I printed these little candles here off of Maker World, and I didn't realize how much I enjoyed doing this. We even have, there's a little light switch over here. We've got some trim, electrical outlet, and these are the books that come in mini brand. So I enjoyed doing this so much that I decided I would design an actual library type building. So I just started the buildings. They're in 4 sections to be able to get the size I wanted. This is going to be the first half of the bottom section on the Bambu Labs A1, and then this is going to be the roof half section that's on the Elgu Neptune Pro 4. And I'm painting everything on these buildings, so it doesn't matter what color filaments I'm using. And I've actually got all these marked as blue, so when this runs out of that row, it'll use up these other partial rows. It's going to take 36 hours, I believe, for this half here. I'm only printing at 50%. This one is 9 hours, and it's printing at 50%. And I designed this building on Tinkercad, and I'll show you more of that in just a minute. But follow along as we get these built, put together, and then we're going to furnish furnishings inside the rooms. And this has the shelves, the bookshelves built in, and I put it's 2-story. It has a balcony and actually has an elevator in it. So follow along. Okay, so this is what I designed on Tinkercad, and the stuff that the books and the bear and the chairs and the ceiling fan, all that stuff is just in there because I was trying to see how placement was going to be, if I was going to be able to add some of the stuff I wanted, although these things that's here are not what I'm adding. But I do have the space. It's going to be able to hold all the mini brand books that Ashley collects. The books that are pictured in this picture here are just some stuff that I used to see if they were going to fit on the shelves that are made into the model. So this is going to be made in 4 different sections. 2 sections will be roof, 2 sections will be the bottom. And you know, just something I'm playing around with. I have them printing right now, and we'll see what happens when they're done. So I'm printing the first half of the bottom of the room on Bambu Labs A1, and this is what it looks like after I sliced the program. I am using advanced layering height. You can see all the tree supports because I'm trying to print as much in place as I can at one time without having to go back and glue stuff in. So the rail and all that stuff is made into it. but that's what it looks like sliced. Now we just got to see if it's going to print it, and so far everything's looking good. We are working on the floor section right now. This is a roof section. I sliced it in the Elgu slicer, and I'm using just the regular supports instead of trees. And that's what it looks like sliced. And we are working on this first section of wall eave right now. I've got my library being printed. I have the bottom half of the library on the A1, and I believe this is working on the floor, and the floor I kind of tiled it so it's going to have a texture. Printing good. This is a 65-hour print, and after we do this half we have to do another half, so it'll be another 65 hours. I have all my colors, even though they're different, I put them in the program as blue, so when it gets done with this blue, if it runs out, it'll automatically start using this row and then go to that row and then that row. So as long as I make sure it doesn't run out of filament, it should be good to go. I'll just of course monitor it and make sure we don't have any mistakes or it doesn't mess up as we go, because this is something I designed first time this has been printed. On the Elgu Neptune Pro 4, I have the roof section, half of it. This is a 9-hour print, and it's in pink right now, and I'll probably have to add another spool. I'll have to do this manually on this one. Colors don't matter because we are going to paint this. But this is the roof. This outer section is the actual roof. And these lines here are filler supports, because you see this little line here. I made an indentation in the eave of the roof to give it a little bit of character. And then this support here is going to build up because there's a dormer on this roof, and the dormer is not going to be till it gets up to about here. So there's going to be 3 total dormers when it's done. But that's as deep as the indentation is. You can see it starting to fill it. 9-hour print there. It's going to take some time to print it, but it should turn out really cool.
styles, no one even cares. Talking in circles, words so hollow. A brainless crowd I refuse to follow. Breathe in deep, keep my head low. Do my best, let it all flow. Flow, zombies in suits, no spark in their eyes. Dragging their feet, no need to disguise. I'm surrounded, I'm astounded. Working with zombies, no minds allowed. No minds allowed.
So the Bambu A1 is finally done printing after 50 some hours, and everything did good except for some reason we have some roughness up here on the top. But this is going to have a roof that is going to come over this, and it's going to stick out, you know, past this. And we had another roof idea, which is in the garbage now, because we decided we didn't like that style. We're going to go a flat roof, and I'm going to build it up enough that we can hide LED battery packs in it. And when I build this roof, I'm thinking I'm going to come out, I said it's going to come out to here, and I'm going to go down a little bit and put some LED lights shining. They'll be inset in the roof, and they'll shine into the building. So that's yet to come. We still have to remove all these trees first and make sure we can get everything removed without damaging anything, because you see we have a fragile rail down here. So we're going to remove the trees. If everything goes well, we will start the other half that will glue onto this side. So this is going to be twice as big. So another 50 hours, I think it's like 55 hours, print time just to get the building complete. I'm going to say it used just a tad over a roll of filament to do half. Also, I had put a trim piece along this edge, and I doubt I didn't have it over far enough because it just barely stuck on there, so I just peeled it off. And I said it's not going to matter because the roof is I'm going to have a lip on the roof to come down over this. Because I don't want to glue the roof on, I just want it to set on here. That way we can remove it if we need to replace batteries for the LED lights, or if we want to access, maybe put some lights, LED lights down through this roof or this panel. We could just melt the hole the size of the LED light and sink it through. But all kinds of options you can do on these. But stay tuned. We'll get the trees broke off and see how it looks after we get that done. So we got all the trees broke out of it. This railing I chose was a pain. I still need to clean up a little bit, but it turned out okay. I think if I had to redesign it or to print another one, I think I would change that railing to a different, easier, that don't have these points. These points actually supposed to be longer than what they are, but it still looks good. And you can see I got a book up in here. That's the main purpose of this shelf, is to display books. This is the biggest mini brand book that they have as far as I know, and it fits on each shelf. Let's put it on that one. As you can see, plenty of room, and it goes in there far enough that if you wanted to set a little decorative type item in front of the books, there's just a little bit of a ledge in front of it. Of course, on the bottom levels you have more area you could set stuff if you wanted. Same with up here. But there's room here to put, I figure, some table and chairs and stuff like that. It's not perfect, but I think it turned out, and when I get done with it, it's gonna be pretty cool.